What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And as always, comment down below about what you thought about today's video. Now, Genshin Impact is dry. I've said this in every video since they announced it, and I apologize, but it's true. But your boy has to get some content out there, so we're going to do another build guide. And we're going to be talking about the character that's currently up right now alongside Ayaka, and that character is Miss Hot herself, Rosaria. Now, Rosaria, obviously, outside of being a very, very, very hot character, has her perks. She's actually really, really good as a cryo DPS and a burst support. I used to run her as a physical DPS, but come to find out, even with Constellation 6 on her, which lowers the enemy's physical resistance by 20%, there's still so much that she could do outside of just a physical DPS that benefits her a lot more. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So, in both of the builds that I'm talking about, a Staff of Homa is her best 5-star weapon. Now, you could use stuff like Primordial Jade Spear and, you know, Engulfing Lightning, but Staff of Homa is the way to go with, you know, Rosaria. Now, if you're talking about 4 stars, the Catch is obviously the best one for both of those sets because the energy recharge is absolutely needed. And then you can also use stuff like, you know, Favonius Lance and all that good stuff. But I would highly recommend getting yourself the Catch because it is free. The stuff to actually get the Ascension for it is free, so there's no reason for you not to use it. Now, let's go ahead and talk about artifacts. Now, I'm running a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate on my Rosaria right now. You could, in theory, run a 4-piece Blizzard Strayer instead, but the 4-piece Blizzard Strayer would be for cryo DPS, but for burst support, you want to run a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. Now, when it comes to, like, we already know we're going to have HP and attack, but for your Sands, for a cryo DPS, you want to run a attack percent Sands, or for a burst support, you could run an attack percent or an energy recharge. I went attack percent because it was the best one that I could have. Both of these sets require you to run cryo damage instead of anything else, so run a cryo damage bonus. Definitely worth your time. Don't worry about a physical damage bonus. You're not going to need it for these builds. Now, for the circlet, you could run crit rate or crit damage depending on your weapon and how you've already built. I always save the circlet for last, so I ran a crit rate circlet as an off piece because that will put me at, as you can see, 54% crit rate and 179% crit damage. Now, constellations, obviously, you could go all the way up to C5 and be okay. I don't think you need the C6 personally, so don't even worry about it. For your talents, you mainly want to focus on your burst and your E because those are going to be the things you're going to be using for your perma-freeze team. And even your melt teams, your super conduct, but we're only going to really showcase a freeze comp team because my super conduct team that I had built is not entirely working to what I wanted to do. So we gotta fix it. Rosaria, look at, why does she look so, girl, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Anyway, so with that, we're going to showcase the team that she's on right now, and that's going to be Ayaka, Rosaria, Kazuha, and Kokomi. Now, Kokomi is going to be that hydro damage that she's going to need. With Kazuha is going to bring the enemies in and do what he needs to do, or do what he does best and pulls them in. The reason being why you need that is because of the fact that he could really just, he brings them in, you activate Kokomi's E, and then you start freezing with Rosaria, or Ayaka for that matter. So we're going to go ahead and showcase it here. The only issue is that Rosaria doesn't have any thing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wing it. So let's go. I forgot to activate Kokomi's thing. She's doing decent damage as well. Permanently frozen worked perfect. Now I'll come over here. Come here, you little Sonic the Hedgehogs. And we're gonna go and get this going again. Look at that. So the freeze comp worked perfect for what I needed it to do. And that was to keep those guys immobile for a little bit. Now, granted, they had a little bit of mobility there just because of the fact that they were doing their roll already. But the whole point is to get them to stop moving for that moment so that you could freeze them and get that stuff done. Well, let's go ahead and we'll do one more just to kind of showcase it a little bit more. Where should we go? Or actually, let's do a boss, because I think that doing a boss will actually help out as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go against the primordial boy over there. I haven't faced him in a while, and honestly, it's going to be a challenge in general. And I think I just always do the animal hypostasis because one, it showcases the point of what, or it showcases my point, but at the same time, it's super easy to get done. So I kind of want to start doing it a little bit harder, so that way you guys can see the damage that these characters are able to pull. Now, come here, you little rat bastard. God, that sway, though. I can't get over Rosaria, dude. She is so hot for no reason. Alright, so we got an Electro one. So that actually works perfect. We could actually get some Super Conduct as well. So here we go. We're going to do this. Go down. We're going to get the energy real quick because we need it. So we're going to get the freeze as well. And then this is going to work perfectly for us. So we did a decent amount of damage there. We're not going to get the shield though, because we don't have a shield. So this was kind of a mess up on my part. But that was a decent amount of damage. I was actually seeing both Rosaria and Ayaka hit pretty hard on our boy here. We're going to do this. We're going to battery up. We're going to grab this again. We're going to go ahead and get some more. That's fine. We'll take that. We're getting frozen off a lot, which is perfect, which is what we need. All right. So that, as you can see, we're doing a decent amount of damage against him. And even without the shield, we're doing very well. I'm going to go ahead and end it with Rosaria. There we go. Should be done. There we go. But yeah, so Rosaria definitely helps out being a battery for Ayaka, but also, like, helping with that freeze comp. The combination between her and Kokomi is fantastic. And if you're freezing the opponent, it makes sense to have Ayaka there because Ayaka is able to just nuke him with that blast. Like her little Kamehameha, the Kamisato art, Soimetsu, you know, that type of stuff. But Rosaria is definitely one of those characters I feel is definitely slept on because she isn't one of the best 4-stars out there, but she can be utilized in so many great ways that you really just, you need to build her, in my opinion. And right now with Genshin Impact in a dry state, building her is your best bet. So, I would give her a solid 7 out of 10. She's definitely not the best 4-star out there. I don't even think she's in the top 5, but she is underrated for sure. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys think that Rosaria is an amazing character just because she's hot? Or do you think that her kit is actually really good? What did I make a mistake of with this team? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. As always, guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another video here later on in the week. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and be safe, all.